Hello guys, 92 Green Z34 here. I'm going to give you guys a long-awaited console review for the Halo consoles. It's probably not going to be as nice as I could make it. I could do a better job than what I'm going to do, but at least you'll get to see all the consoles. I have, the whole collection. Not everybody has the whole collection of them. I actually have one that's particularly rare, and of all my systems in this room, yeah, many of them and whatnot. This is actually my most rare thing, and I will give you guys a actual tour of the game room here. Probably my next game video will probably be a tour of the room. Revise it still has a little ways to go. I need to get some switches and whatnot to make sure that all the consoles are responsive, so I can play them just by my whim of pushing a button. So, with that said, I'm gonna start. Of course, I'm using my webcam, but only the best quality for you guys. First console in my lineup here is an original Xbox, and it is a Halo 1 limited edition Xbox. I have the box for this one. The box, hold on. Here you guys go. Box Halo Special Edition. It's got Master Chief on the front. Shows you what the Xbox will look like. Includes a game. Previews of Halo 2. Nothing too fancy here. Just more Master Chief. It's a pretty neat looking box. Mine's actually in pretty good shape. Thing that kind of bummed me out when I bought this is the guy said, "Oh yeah, it includes the game." Yeah, he failed to mention the fact that it gives you some whole bunch of Halo stuff and talks about Halo 2 coming and talks about other games for the Xbox. Includes this controller. But anyway, the guy said includes game. Well, what he meant by that is it includes game disc. It is the right copy. It says not for resale. There's like two different versions of the game, but I'm going to get into game details later when it comes to Halo. I'm trying to collect every Halo game there is. I have a few of them reviewed. I got Halo Reach and yeah, Halo 3 Limited Edition reviewed. So I'd like to review more of those, but I'll get further into that. But anyway, he says it includes this game. Well, it never came with a case. It has a particularly unique case, so that sucks. But it's scratched to hell too. But that didn't bother me so much because I have plenty of copies I can play. Now, here's the system itself. First, I'll show. Well, actually, I'll show you the controller first. The controller is almost harder to find than the dang system because you can find these systems on eBay, but finding the controller to go with them is a pain in the ass. It's got. I gotta go this way. It's got. Yeah, you gotta be patient with me, guys. This is rather difficult using a webcam, but it's at least a better light quality. But anyway, it says, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says Halo there on the controller. On the badge where it usually says Xbox, it's just a green controller. There's nothing fancy other than that badge. They sell these green controllers, so don't let them fool you. But anyway, yeah, it has a Halo badge on it, and when you try to find the system, like I found one that was boxed and everything, but I think that it's important that if you're shopping for one of these or trying to find one, that you get the one that says that, because otherwise you're getting ripped off. It definitely adds value to the system if you have the right controller. Yeah, now for the system itself, it's just a typical. Let's see here. Just a typical Xbox. It's green. It says Xbox on the side there. It's translucent. You can see them. There's about 200,000 of these made. They're not particularly rare, but if you're a Halo fan, they're something you might want to consider picking up. It's got a regular Xbox thing on top. I'm sorry about the shady aiming again. I can't really see what I'm doing. But, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, Here's that one. There ain't much else I can really say about it. I can say that if you're just looking to play original Xbox and you want something Halo, definitely go with that one. It's affordable. It doesn't cost a whole lot more than a regular Xbox, and if the controller doesn't bother you much, you can probably pick it up for $50-$60. But otherwise, you're gonna want to definitely cash up just a little bit more to get one with the controller, even more so to get one with the box. But all the same, I really like it. Um, this is my most rare console I own. I'm gonna review it in the order of release date. That last one was for the original Halo. This one here's for Halo 2, and it's a Canadian version. I don't have a box for it, unfortunately. Right there it is. Go like that. Yeah. And there really ain't nothing too special about the thing, but it is very hard to find. Very, very hard to find. Apparently, it's got a, well, first off, I'll just let you know this. They got two versions of this one. One of them being Canadian, one of them being Japanese. The Japanese ones have a black jewel, the Xbox part there. The Canadian ones have a silver jewel. This particular one's a Canadian one. And it's dusty as heck, but it works well, as does all the consoles you'll see today. All played on, all work well. For all my Xbox uses, I use one console, and I'll show you what console that is. But anyway, this particular model is a Canadian one, and in Canada, the only way to get it, I believe, was through signing up for a contest. And I'm not real sure if it was a giveaway or if they had to pay for it, but it was some sort of contest that they were able to get them through. And I don't know if they won them or if they won the right to buy them. I don't know how that worked. But there's 200,000 of the green one, and there are far less of this one, so I have no idea the numbers on how many of these were made. I know they're not very common. It's like I said, it's probably my most rare system, and I got quite a few systems. It's more rare than my laser active, I know that much. But I definitely like it. It plays well. It's pretty quiet. Everything works smooth. I definitely can't complain about this one. So for the next one here, oh, wait. Also, important to show you this too. This is another thing. It too also has a unique badge. See how that's a silver Xbox badge in the middle? It's just a blue controller otherwise, but without that badge, again, I don't know. I mean, it's tough to find a green Halo badged controller. It says Halo on it. This one here is a silver Xbox badge instead of a black, X. So if you don't have this controller for this Xbox, good luck finding one. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. But I got both of them mine together. Thank God. I just wish I had the box for it, but the box for this one wasn't too particularly unique. Just think it's good to note that it has a special box, but all it is basically a regular Xbox box, and it has a small annotation, includes crystal blue Xbox on the side of it. So that's about all you'll say about that one. Anywho, so next in the line is a not very rare system at all, but it is a pretty neat system. This is a Halo 3 edition Xbox. Now, probably it is, in my opinion, the coolest looking system, the easiest to find. I don't know price ranges on these a little bit, especially for quality and if you got the box and stuff. I find it good to note. Comes with a particularly unique headset. It's green. Also comes with a themed controller. It's olive. Has a black battery pack, and that's the way it came. Has a little red sync button on the front there. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see it, but it does have one. It's red. Anywho, and then it matches the console. Has a red sync button here. It's a typical Xbox Pro, basically, of the time. It's a Falcon chip. No, I'm sorry. It's a Zephyr chip. It's 203 watt power supply. Still prone to red ring of death issues. Um, they released some of these in Zephyr, and I believe some of them in Falcon. I'm not real sure. Um, I know that the Xeon is the one with without HDMI at all. The Zephyr is the first ones with HDMI, and the Falcon is the second ones with HDMI. They have a better CPU and 170 watt 5 watt power supply. And then there's the Jasper, and then there's I don't remember. There's like two other ones. The new Xbox has a different one, and they have a refurbished original one is got the Jasper board, but still got no HDMI. So that's a different chip yet. There's like 5 chips for Xbox 360s, but anyway, this one here is a Zephyr chip. Um, it says got a little Halo 3 door on it. It's all gold. It has a special hard drive. Also has like a gold tinge to it. It says Halo 3 on it. I have an olive wireless adapter, but that's just something anybody can buy. On the side, it has kind of a unique graphics going on to it. It has kind of a worn and torn look. When you're looking at these, be careful because it's supposed to look a little beat up, but when you see it in person, you can tell that they're going for a look here, and you need to make sure that when you're looking at pictures, it's not actually beat to hell. Um, this one here is actually pretty decent shape. It's got a couple of scuffs and scratches, as do the other two I was showing you. They're both pretty good shape. So far, I'm doing pretty good on finding these things pretty nice. But anywho, there ain't much else for me to show you on that, I guess. Just kind of unique, got little graphics and such on it, both sides. But okay, so yeah, I also have the box on that one. You guys, give me a second. I'll set you guys up and we can. I'll set you guys down for a second. See here. Nothing to set you guys up. We'll set you here and let you stare at Carter. And I'm back. Sorry for the unpreparedness here, guys. I got just it all kind of thrown together. But anywho, this is the box for the Halo 3 Edition console. It's got Master Chief on it. Mine's kind of beat up. It's a pretty unique looking box though. Shows you the console. I mean, hell, that displays the console almost better than I can. Kind of a Shadow-esque Halo 3. Kind of reminds me, in a sense, of the Legendary Edition. Nothing really there. Legendary Edition packaging for the game itself. It's really bothering me that I don't know if you guys seen the red button on this thing. Let's get some light so you can see it. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right there. Red button. Yeah, sync button. Anywho, so now Halo Reach. Okay, I have the box on this one. Now, I thought it was pretty interesting. I bought this console as used, and I was expecting it to be, abused and tore up because a lot of the consoles I found were used. It didn't include the game, so I figured, it's just junk. It's all beat to hell. From what I hear, there's nothing special about the game that came with the Halo Reach